Hello, my brothers and sisters at First Baptist Spartanburg. I'm Carrie Redding, and I'm on the Refugee Welcome Team at our church. And I wanted to explain what our team does and invite you to be a part of it. And so, a refugee is someone who has left their country because of persecution, and it might be religious persecution or race, for really any reason. They're being persecuted for something that they cannot change about themselves. And so there are many refugees all around the world, and most refugees are trying to seek asylum in the U.S., Canada, or Australia. And so our church has come under the umbrella of World Relief, which is an organization who is very organized and structured in welcoming refugees to the U.S. And so here in the upstate, we have a supervisor that has walked us through this process, and we have welcomed 2 families this summer to our area. And so just practically speaking, what that looks like is before the families get to the area, Spartanburg area, you gather hygiene kits and gather things that they might need for their apartment. Furniture, different items for different family needs, obviously. And you prepare in prayer, obviously, the whole time that you're doing this. And then when the family arrives, an ideal situation would be that you would meet them at the airport, just 1 or 2 team members, as to not to overwhelm them, and then guide them to their apartment. And then once they're settled in their apartment, then what we would do is we register children for school. We help them with their grocery needs, as far as taking them to the store and learning how to use the EBT cards, and even getting them registered at the bridge to receive those services. And so the idea is the first 6 months of that transition time period, we're here to love on them and to help them through this process, whatever that looks like. World Relief secures them a job and secures them transportation to that job. So we are really here to aid them for English tutoring and for homework tutoring and for just some different odd things that might come up. Sometimes taking them to the doctor if World Relief cannot provide that transportation. So a lot of our team right now is in the transportation phase. And so this is a great ministry. You know what the word says about strangers, but I just wanted to share with you in Leviticus 19:34. It says, "The stranger who resides with you shall be to you as the native among you, and you shall love him as yourself, for you are aliens in the land of Egypt, and I am the Lord your God." And of course in Matthew, it talks about how we are to give a glass of water to someone who's thirsty, or give food to someone who's hungry. And we were all refugees at one time, whether that be your ancestors or whatever. Joseph was a refugee to Egypt. The Bible speaks of so many refugees. So I would just encourage you to pray and see if God is leading you in this direction to this ministry. He's not leading everyone. I know there's so many ministries that make up the body of Christ. But we just need some help, and we would love to have you help us. You can call Brian at the bridge or myself. You can get my number from whoever your life group leader is, and or Jenny Sewell and Scott Sewell. You can call any of us, and we would really encourage you to join us in this endeavor. And so we are just seeking to be kind to these people who have been through so very much. And just because I know another big question is the language barrier. We have a lot of apps and a lot of internet free websites that have really helped us in that. And so it's pretty cool, actually, some of the stuff that we've discovered. And so that is not near as intimidating as it sounds. And also some people try to kind of make this a little bit political. And so what I want to encourage you with is that the Lord did not, he hasn't told me to serve in Congress, thank God. So I am out of that realm of things, but I know God has called me to love and to be kind. And so that's all I'm called to do. And so I just wanted to encourage you with a couple of those questions that are pretty normal to ask. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Thank you, and have a great Bible study in your life group.